Hello everyone. Today, we're getting into an intriguing topic that many of you might find relatable. Have you ever wondered what habits or mindsets highly spiritual people tend to let go of? Well, you're in the right place. Spiritual growth often involves a journey of shedding old beliefs and behaviors that no longer serve us. So, let's explore 6 things that highly spiritual individuals gradually quit to cultivate a more harmonious and fulfilling life. To begin with, one of the primary things that highly spiritual people tend to let go of is the need for approval from others. In a world where social validation often feels paramount, it can be a challenge to break free from the cycle of seeking external affirmation. However, spiritually aware individuals recognize that their self-worth is not contingent upon the opinions or judgments of others. They understand that true validation comes from within. As they shift their focus inward, they begin to trust their intuition and inner guidance more deeply. This journey toward self-acceptance allows them to make decisions based on their values and desires rather than conforming to societal expectations. Next, let's talk about the tendency to hold on to grudges and past resentments. Highly spiritual people understand the importance of forgiveness, not just for others, but for themselves as well. They recognize that holding on to negative emotions only weighs them down and inhibits their spiritual growth. As they gradually learn to release these burdens, they experience a sense of freedom and lightness. This process often requires patience and self-compassion, as it's not always easy to let go of painful experiences. However, with time, they discover that forgiveness opens the door to healing, allowing them to move forward in their spiritual journey with renewed energy. Another habit that spiritual individuals often quit is overthinking and excessive worrying. The mind can sometimes become a tumultuous place, filled with endless thoughts and anxieties about the future. However, highly spiritual people learn to cultivate mindfulness and presence, choosing to focus on the here and now. They practice techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply spending time in nature to ground themselves. By doing so, they create a sense of calm within, enabling them to navigate life's challenges with a clearer perspective. As they gradually let go of the need to control every outcome, they find that life unfolds in beautiful and unexpected ways. Moving on, let's address the habit of comparing themselves to others. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring our worth against the achievements of those around us. Highly spiritual individuals, however, recognize that everyone is on their unique path. They understand that comparison only leads to feelings of inadequacy and distracts them from their journey. Instead of viewing others' successes as a reflection of their shortcomings, they celebrate the diversity of experiences and journeys. This shift in perspective allows them to focus on their personal growth and the lessons that life has to offer. In addition, let's explore the tendency to cling to the past. Many people find it challenging to let go of past experiences, whether they are joyful memories or painful traumas. Highly spiritual individuals understand that the past does not define them. They recognize that clinging to old narratives can hinder their growth and prevent them from fully experiencing the present moment. As they gradually learn to release the grip of the past, they open themselves to new possibilities and opportunities. This process often involves thinking about vulnerability and allowing themselves to be present with whatever arises in their lives, fostering a sense of acceptance and peace. Let's talk about the habit of people-pleasing. Many individuals, in their quest for harmony and connection, may find themselves constantly trying to meet the needs and expectations of others. However, highly spiritual people understand the importance of setting boundaries and honoring their own needs. They recognize that true connection comes from authenticity rather than approval. As they gradually let go of the need to please everyone, they create healthier relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. This journey of self-discovery often leads them to a deeper appreciation for their own desires and a stronger sense of self. As we reflect on these 6 habits that highly spiritual people tend to quit, it's important to note that this journey is not always linear. Spiritual growth often unfolds gradually, and each individual's path is unique. The process of letting go can be both liberating and challenging, and it requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to think of change. Many individuals grow up with ingrained notions about life, spirituality, and even their identities. These beliefs, often formed by upbringing or societal conditioning, can create limitations and prevent them from experiencing a broader understanding of themselves and the world. As they engage in their spiritual exploration, they start to question these long-held beliefs. This questioning opens the door to new perspectives and insights that enrich their lives. Highly spiritual people recognize that the truth is often multifaceted and that growth comes from exploring various viewpoints and experiences. As they let go of rigid thinking, they become more open-minded and receptive to the beauty and complexity of life. Another significant aspect is the release of negative self-talk. Highly spiritual individuals understand the power of their thoughts and words. They become aware of how self-critical language can create barriers to their well-being and growth. Gradually, they learn to replace these negative thoughts with affirmations of self-love and compassion. This transformation in their inner dialogue fosters a positive self-image and encourages them to pursue their dreams without fear of failure or judgment. As they cultivate a nurturing inner voice, they inspire themselves and others to strive for personal growth and fulfillment. Additionally, highly spiritual people tend to distance themselves from toxic relationships. They begin to recognize that not all connections are healthy or uplifting. In their pursuit of a more authentic life, they understand the importance of surrounding themselves with individuals who support their growth and share similar values. This doesn't mean they cut ties with everyone who challenges them, rather, they learn to evaluate relationships based on their overall impact on their well-being. As they gradually let go of toxic dynamics, they create space for meaningful connections that nourish their spirits and promote mutual growth. Moreover, highly spiritual individuals often find that they need to reduce their consumption of negative media. In an age where news and social media can be overwhelming, they learn to filter what enters their consciousness. By minimizing exposure to negative or sensationalized content, they create a more peaceful and balanced mental environment. This intentional curation of their media intake helps them maintain a positive mindset, allowing them to focus on uplifting content that resonates with their values. As they cultivate this mindful approach to media consumption, they enhance their overall well-being and foster a more positive outlook on life. Now, they begin to relinquish the idea of perfectionism. The pressure to appear flawless can be suffocating, leading to stress and dissatisfaction. Highly spiritual individuals understand that imperfection is a fundamental part of being human. As they learn to accept their flaws and shortcomings, they cultivate a sense of freedom that allows them to think of their authentic selves. This shift not only enhances their self-acceptance but also encourages them to approach life with curiosity and compassion, rather than fear of making mistakes. The journey of spiritual growth involves shedding old habits and mindsets that no longer serve us. By releasing the need for external approval, letting go of grudges, quieting the mind, avoiding comparison, thinking about the present, and setting healthy boundaries, highly spiritual individuals create space for deeper connection with themselves and the world around them. This process may take time, but with each step, they inch closer to a more authentic and fulfilling life. So, whether you're on your own spiritual path or just curious about the journey, take a moment to reflect on what habits you might want to release. Note, it's all part of the beautiful process of becoming who you're meant to be. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found this exploration insightful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that nourishes the soul. Until next time, take care and keep shining your light. As we wrap up our discussion on the things highly spiritual people gradually quit, it's essential to acknowledge the courage it takes to begin on this transformative path. The journey is unique for each individual, with its own set of challenges and victories. By letting go of rigid beliefs, negative self-talk, toxic relationships, excessive media consumption, and the burden of perfectionism, they pave the way for personal growth and fulfillment. These changes foster a deeper connection with their true selves and create opportunities for richer, more meaningful experiences in life. It's a reminder that the process of letting go is not about abandoning what you've learned but about creating space for new insights and experiences. As you reflect on your own life, consider what habits or beliefs may be holding you back. Thinking about change can lead to unexpected revelations and a more authentic existence. Take this moment to acknowledge the progress you've made and the steps you're willing to take to enhance your spiritual journey. If you found this content insightful, I invite you to engage further. Consider liking this video to support our channel and help others discover this valuable information. Subscribe to our channel for more enriching content that inspires growth and self-discovery.